My name is Michael Fusco, and I'm a shareholder with Levinson Axelrod. One of my main responsibilities is to help manage the auto practice. From age 16, or whenever you first get your working papers, I always wanted to have a job. That was always important to me. And I did all types of jobs, from working at the beach, growing up at the shore, to working in restaurants, to working at newspapers, to working at law firms. And throughout the course of my employment growing up, it seemed like every one of my bosses or their boss was an attorney. And because of that, that made me want to look up to these men and women that I worked for over the years and become a lawyer. When I was coming out of law school, like a lot of law students who come into the legal workforce, I knew that I wanted to work for a great firm. And that's why I came to Levinson Axelrod. It wasn't so much the practice area as being with a group of people that I knew were known for doing a great job. And of course, growing up in New Jersey, I remember seeing the commercials back in the day of Levinson Axelrod, and it had a name recognition that I didn't really know how I knew the name, but I knew the name. So when I had the opportunity to interview and then work with Levinson Axelrod, I jumped at the opportunity. I went to Pennsylvania for school, and I guess I started to miss New Jersey because when I started to look at law schools, I decided I wanted to come back. So I attended the Seton Hall University School of Law in Newark, and I've been in New Jersey ever since. When I was in law school, the courses that appealed to me were the hands-on courses. Trial advocacy, getting to meet with potential clients, really helping people. I knew I didn't want to be a corporate lawyer. That didn't appeal to me. So because of that, when you look at the areas of law where you can really help people, one of the major things is personal injuries. You are a champion for a victim. That's literally the role involved in personal injury. So you got to know a little bit about medicine and a lot about law to be a successful personal injury attorney. So to take those two interests of mine and combine them was exactly what I wanted to do. When you meet a lawyer, or you're screening for a lawyer to determine if you want to take a 3 to 4 year journey with them through litigation, the most important thing that you have to look for is, do they have the experience and the resources to be able to handle the case successfully? What I mean by experience is, have they been to court? Have they tried cases? Do they know the judges? Do they know the adversaries? Do they know the insurance companies? These are all things that you want to know when you're choosing a personal injury lawyer. The second thing is, are you hiring a firm that has the resources to properly handle your case? And that doesn't mean the biggest case, and that doesn't mean the smallest case. It's being able to handle any cases. There are certain firms that are just too small to handle small cases because they can't afford to do that. There's other firms where they may not have the resources to handle the biggest of cases because of the outlay of expert costs and everything else that's involved in winning a case. I'm proud to be part of Levinson Axelrod because we're a litigation firm. We will spend whatever is necessary to properly make sure that when we get into court and we're presenting your claim to a jury, we are armed with everything we need to be able to win the case.